In the world of football, the spotlight typically shines on the players, managers, and passionate fans. However, there are moments when referees find themselves at the center of attention during a game. Unfortunately, referees can sometimes make decisions that defy logic. These decisions can be so controversial that they become a part of football's history. In this video, we are going to delve into football's top 10 worst refereeing decisions. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. Number 10. Watford vs. Reading. The Ghost Goal. Stuart Atwell, celebrated as the youngest referee in the Premier League, experienced a rapid rise followed by a sudden fall from grace. In a championship match between Watford and Reading, Atwell made a decision that would haunt him. When Watford cleared the ball far from the goal, Atwell's assistant, Nigel Bannister, mistakenly flagged for a goal instead of a corner kick. This glaring error led to a goal being awarded when the ball was nowhere near the net. Atwell's inexplicable decision to award the ghost goal became a symbol of refereeing incompetence. The repercussions were immediate. Both Atwell and Bannister were suspended for 6 weeks. This moment clearly highlighted the challenges faced by young referees thrust into high-stakes situations. Number 9. Piqué's handball against Chelsea. The 2008-9 Champions League semifinal match between Chelsea and Barcelona is remembered in football history, but not for the right reasons. During the intense game, the referee, Tom Henning Ovribo, made a series of controversial decisions. However, the most glaring mistake was his failure to award Chelsea a clear penalty when Gerard Piqué handled the ball in the box. Remarkably, this wasn't the first time such an incident occurred in the match. The frustration among Chelsea's players and fans reached a boiling point, famously expressed by Didier Drogba's expletive-laden rant at the referee. Another Chelsea player, Michael Ballack, chased Ovribo down the pitch, passionately pleading for the penalty that never came. Ovribo later admitted that it was not his best day and acknowledged he couldn't be proud of his performance. Number 8. Josip Simunic gets 3 yellow cards in a single game. During the 2006 World Cup, an unusual incident took place during a match between Australia and Croatia. Croatian defender Josip Simunic received his first yellow card in the 61st minute. The real controversy emerged when, in the 89th minute, Simunic received a second yellow card, but wasn't sent off by referee Graham Poll. It was a baffling lapse in judgment. This allowed Simunic to continue playing, but just 4 minutes later, he committed another foul and was finally shown a third yellow card, resulting in his sending off. Adding to the perplexity, Graham Poll was considered one of the top referees and had initially been favored to officiate the World Cup final. However, his suspension during the tournament due to this egregious error impacted his career severely. Number 7. The Red Card Conundrum. 2013-14 Premier League. Arsene Wenger's 1,000th game in charge of Arsenal should have been a significant moment, but it turned into a disaster against Chelsea. Arsenal suffered a 6-0 defeat, but the match's enduring memory is a refereeing blunder. With Chelsea leading 2-0, Arsenal's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain valiantly tried to block a goal-bound shot from Hazard inside the penalty area. The referee, Andrew Mariner, correctly awarded a red card for denying a goal-scoring opportunity. However, inexplicably, he showed it to left-back Kieran Gibbs instead of Chamberlain. Chamberlain vehemently protested his innocence, but the mistake stood. It was only after the match that Mariner publicly admitted his error and apologized for the confusion. This incident underscored the need for better communication among match officials to prevent such embarrassing errors in the future. Number 6. Frank Lampard's disallowed goal. 2010 FIFA World Cup goal. Similar to Geoff Hurst's controversial strike in 1966. In the round of 16, England faced Germany, trailing 2-1. In a crucial moment, Frank Lampard ignored the linesman acknowledged it. This decision proved important as Germany went on to win 4-1, with Thomas Muller scoring 2 more goals in the second half. Lampard's disallowed goal ignited a debate on goal line technology, ultimately leading to its introduction in the sport. Number 5. Ahmet Eke. Referee's goal decided Turkish league champions. In a bizarre twist, a referee's goal determined the outcome of the Turkish League Championship in 1986. During a match between Ankara-Gücü and Besiktas, a shot deflected off referee Ahmet Ake and ended up in the net. While normally this goal should have been disallowed, Ake let it stand. Ankara-Gücü won the game 1-0, and when the season concluded, Besiktas found themselves 1 point behind in the title race. Had it not been for that unusual goal, Besiktas would have secured the championship due to their superior goal difference. Number 4. Harald Schumacher's tackle makes Patrick Battiston go into a coma. The 1982 World Cup semifinal between France and West Germany had a terrible incident. German goalkeeper Harald Schumacher collided brutally with French defender Patrick Battiston, leaving him in a coma. Battiston had 2 broken teeth, broken ribs, and damaged vertebrae and had to be given oxygen on the field. What made it worse was the referee's decision. Despite the serious collision, Schumacher didn't get a red in a newspaper poll. Number 3. Thierry Henry's hand sends France into the 2010 World Cup. France's journey to the 2010 FIFA World Cup had a lot of controversy and ended in disappointment. They faced Ireland in the playoffs, and in extra time, Thierry Henry did a clear handball before assisting William Gallas to score the deciding goal. Even though the Irish protested, the referee allowed the goal, sending France to the World Cup. This caused a huge uproar in the football world, reigniting the debate about using video technology in crucial moments. While France made it to the World Cup, they were eliminated in the group stages, which was some consolation for Irish fans. Number 2. Diego Maradona's Hand of God, 1986 World Cup. The 1986 World Cup was where Diego Maradona became a legend, but one moment from the quarterfinals stood out: the Hand of God incident. Facing England in a politically charged match due to the Falklands War, Maradona did something remarkable. In the 51st minute, he used his hand to English players and fans. Maradona's cunning move, along with his brilliant goal of the century in the same match, left a lasting mark on football history for both brilliance and controversy. Number 1. The Battle of Santiago, 1962 FIFA World Cup. The 1962 World Cup match between Chile and Italy in Santiago, Chile, is known as the Battle of Santiago for a good reason. This match was one of the darkest and most chaotic chapters in World Cup history. Right from the beginning, there was hostility between the teams, leading to brutal fouls, punches, and fights. The referee, Ken Aston, had a tough time keeping control, as the players seemed more interested in fighting than playing football. There are stories that the referee even threatened to send off the entire Chilean team at one point. Italy's Giorgio Farini committed a terrible foul on Chilean player Honorino Lenda. Farini was eventually sent off, but it took a long time to restore order on the field. While Chile won the game 2-0, it was the violent and disgraceful behavior of both teams that made headlines and showed football's darker side. We hope you've enjoyed this look at some of football's most unforgettable refereeing moments. If you'd like to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.